Writing learning objectives is an important part of connecting standards with learning activities. In order to write effective learning objectives, you need to know what the overall outcome of the lesson needs to be and how students will achieve this. For instance, as Catherine Dupree of the Teacher Trap explains, what do you want kids to understand by the end of the lesson, and what learning experiences they need to get there are important questions to ask yourself when writing these learning objectives. Knowing the end result of the lesson allows you to create a measurable assessment for students to show their understanding. Thus, you're able to develop a process of learning which encompasses real-world application for students. ASU instructional designers have written examples of a few learning objectives that can be used in writing your objectives. For instance, they include diagram the main constructs of social cognitive theory, calculate the median of a set of values using Excel, and summarize the scope and source of food waste in the United States. These learning objectives demonstrate what students will be doing to show their knowledge of the concepts being learned, as well as including the application of the skills with detailed demonstrations. Giving specifics of what the students will be doing using certain vocabulary such as those from Bloom's taxonomy. As Donald Clark expresses, this Bloom's taxonomy is useful for providing action words to describe various cognitive and knowledge levels, which are instrumental in creating learning objectives with a measurable assessment. Thus, you begin writing by understanding what students will learn. Then you start the learning objective with an action word, which encompasses the outcome. And finally, describe what the materials or criteria students must follow to demonstrate their learning.